Let me know what you think. Oh, I was saying log in again. Check 1, 2. It sounds good? Oh, thank God. Sounds good. Everything looks and sounds normal? So if I play this, does it sound normal? How's that sound? You what? But does it sound okay? Oh, yay. Okay, now let's see. Chat. Perfect this time. Awesome. Thanks, Francisco. It's a miracle. I hit a dumb button after I realized. How's the guitar sound? Everything sound okay? Can you hear that too? I know it's got some reverb and delay, but... So if I'm just playing straight. Nice and straight there. Thanks, buddy. Thank you. Oh, awesome. You are awesome. Thank you, friends. Thank you, Gabby. Gabby's helping me out, get this stuff figured out. But, okay, cool. That means we can start doing some live stream stuff as time goes on. Perfect. Nice. Well, Francisco, while you're here, you got any questions? Any vocal questions? Epic Punch for Kids. You sound like you. Awesome. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Epic Punch for Kids. I love that. Cool, we're getting this set up. You can hear Zeus. You can see his tail right there. That's my boy. That's my boy. Right, buddy? We got it. We did it, Zeus. We are live stream success. Yeah. Yeah, if y'all got any vocal questions, feel free to let me know. I'm just kind of feeling this out a little bit, getting this going. In the future, we'll have more fun. We'll have more fun and more organized live streams. I'm thinking like maybe every Sunday, or when I can do it on Sundays when I'm in town. But yeah, at least once a week, maybe more. Sometimes I'll feel like it out of the blue. Who knows? But that's awesome. But good. What do you think, Zeus? All right. Three beers in and I'm doing just right. I could take on the world, but I still feel blind. Can you share a little bit about your new studio vibes? Yes, I can. New studio vibes. So, with the help of my wife, Gabby, and by the way, we got married last fall, and life has been fantastic. But new studio vibes. We are focusing on more mindfulness, which is a term I know gets thrown around a lot, but really applying that to the approach to vocals. Over the years, I've dabbled here and there with so many different things, not intentionally, just kind of more trying to just make things work. And 2020, like most people, it really made us start thinking differently, and just getting a little older, a little bit more experienced, some more gigs, doing week-long residency gigs in Las Vegas. Those are very difficult due to the dry weather and weird times and late hours, and you learn how to manage and do a few things vocally that you might not have realized you had to do before. And I've learned how to really focus more on a very relaxing, mindful connection to how you approach basically anything in singing, whether it be an exercise, a high note, a very easy phrase maybe, but all that good stuff. Yeah, so that's the vibe we're going for. Not necessarily just, all right, let's get you to that big high note. Let's do it now. And some crazy stuff. It's more about fixing 70 to 80% of your voice by taking a big deep breath, relaxing, but something very significant to focus on. And that significance can make or break your voice in many ways. And it might not seem like it at first, but it can lead to helping with those high notes and all those other things. But you just have to use your brain, and it's a lot easier to just mindlessly pump scales and think you can hit a note. But the truth is, you got to use your brain. Francisco, all right, now I tend to pull chest. Oh, nice. I tend to pull chest. Now I am working on a higher placement twang exercises. Tips, please. You tend to pull chest. That's going off of right of what I was talking about. So a good tip, I would say, is pick something easy, maybe a phrase. But let's for the sake of it for right now, let's just say a really easy 5-note scale, right? So if you're doing something very easy. Let's say let's go a little higher. So something like that. So if you're going nay, 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 nay. Let's go an octave higher. Nay, 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 nay. But you find yourself going nay, 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 like that. Well, the pulling of chest is more of a squeeze. And the squeeze comes from a lot of different things. So if I'm going nay, 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 what the first thing I want to do is, like I said, relax, breathe, and focus. So the first thing I want to focus on is actually relaxing and breathing. So I tell myself, okay, I'm pulling chest, I'm squeezing, I'm trying to hit a particular note. So you say, I need to relax, take a big deep breath. Okay, I'm halfway there. Now I go, nay, 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 nay. Again, I'm still squeezing. Well, what happened to that relaxation? What happened to the breath? Are you relaxed once you start squeezing? Nay, 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 nay. By the time you get to that top note, you're in a completely different spot than you were at the beginning. So first things first, you want to be able to sing through that phrase and get used to it without any of that squeeze. So it might have to go down, maybe a step or two. Maybe down there. Nay, 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 nay. Okay, that was easier, right? Nay, 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 nay. And it's not necessarily being breathy, just being easy, like a sigh at the end of the day. Nay, 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 nay. Okay, that was very easy. Now that might not be the note you want to hit. That might not be the volume and everything you want to do. But if you've never really spent time going nay, 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 without any tension, any squeeze whatsoever, that's when you need to start spending some time. You actually have to spend like 20 minutes a day or so getting used to the habit of not putting any extra emphasis on what you're doing. It's going to feel maybe a little lazy, almost like you're not trying hard enough. But that's kind of the goal. You want to be able to really loosen up, to feel as if it's so casual, it's so relaxing, it's almost wrong. Once you get comfortable with that, that is your new standard. That is your new foundation. As you get there, I can go nay, 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 nay. Okay, next one. Nay, 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 nay. Okay, next. Nay, 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 nay. Okay, I flipped that time. That doesn't mean I did anything wrong. That doesn't mean I'm not on the right track. I flipped because I'm relaxing, and that's not what I'm used to doing. Flipping's not a bad thing. Flipping is part of getting where you want to go. But again, getting used to relaxing. So I'm going to get used to relaxing on that note, even though I'm flipping, all right? Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. It's like barely there, right? It's like it wants to flip, but it's kind of not flipping, but it's almost flipping. That's the sweet spot right there. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. We're getting there. Remember, relax, breathe, and focus. And I'm focusing on being very, very relaxed. That's the focus. I'm not focused on getting the note. I'm not focused on not flipping. I'm not focused on squeezing or mixing, any of that stuff. I'm focusing on chilling. That's what I'm doing. That's my focus. Nay, 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 nay. So now that I'm more comfortable with that spot, now to get a little bit more volume, a little bit more fullness, a little bit more thickness, more of that mix we want to get, I'm just going to open up my mouth a little bit more. Simple as that. And that alone is immediately going to start giving me a little bit more body to the voice. So you can think about that kind of like a guitar, like my black acoustic back there. That guy's got a lot more body to it, so it's got a lot of low end, a lot of bass. So I can go nay, 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 nay. All right, so I'm focusing on just opening my mouth more. I'm already relaxed. I'm taking a big deep breath. I'm going to open my mouth when I breathe, and I'm going to make sure when I do that, I'm kind of prepping myself to make sure my mouth stays open when I'm doing the exercise. Nay, 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 nay. All right. It might feel a little excessive, a little weird, but it's okay. I'm practicing. I'm exercising. I'm not performing in front of thousands of people. I'm just practicing. I'm experimenting with my own voice, really getting to know my voice, and that's the most important thing you can do. So again, nay, 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 nay. And also, now that I'm opening up more, I'm going to start chewing it a little bit more. And by chewing, I mean going from the N to the E to the E. So I'm relaxed. I'm breathing in. I'm opening my mouth. My new focus is going to be N, E, the whole thing. So again, nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Yeah, now we're getting there, right? Now maybe I can go up. But what I don't want to do is lose that focus. I'm still going to be relaxed. I'm going to make sure I'm taking my big, deep breaths. And I'm going to focus. I'm going to focus on saying N, E, every single one of them. Nay, 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 nay. All right. Nay, 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 nay. And once I start feeling a little bit more, let's say, confident, I'm breathing, I'm relaxed, I'm doing everything good with form. Now I can maybe just speed it up maybe a hair. Just speed it up. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. Nay, 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 nay. And then I'm kind of good to go as far as I want to go until I feel like, you know what? Now I'm pushing it a little bit. Now I'm feeling a little uncomfortable. I've been doing this for 30, 40 minutes. Now it's time to take a break. I'm going to hit it tomorrow, maybe later this evening or the next day. But that is really, it might not be the most fun answer, but it's if you really want to get rid of pulling chest, that's the process. The fun thing is you can apply that to multiple things. It doesn't have to be just a scale. It can be any song. It could be a song you want to sing. Pick a particular phrase, maybe the beginning of the chorus or a verse, whatever, and start approaching it that way. Sorry, my dog just flipped a bone across the floor. I've had a long day. Anyway, so hopefully that helps, Francisco. The videos and stuff I'll be getting into a lot more of that kind of stuff. But really that's the foundation. And once you get the foundation, you're fixing like I said, 70-80% of your problems. And then the rest of it is a little bit more just small attention focused to certain details that help you open up and get more thickness, fuller tone, higher notes, whatever. So yeah, hope that helps. Hope that's a good tip. That's what I teach, and that's what I live by when it comes to singing stuff, especially warming up before gigs. That you really got to be mindful when you're doing that. So yeah. So cool. We got some viewers. I appreciate y'all viewing and stepping on in. This is our first actual stream in a long time. Whereas as Gabby and Francisco know, this is our third one today. The first two did not go well. I sounded like a droid from Star Wars, like C-3PO or something. So that was fun. I think John Mayer is a good, like, vocalist in his guitar playing. He's a good vocalist, but I've really noticed the way he plays his guitar is like the most mindful freaking thing. And it his teacher, Tomo, I was watching some of Tomo's instructional videos for guitar, and he teaches his guitar very similar to, I feel like he's like 30 years advanced to his guitar teaching is where I am now on my vocal coaching, if that makes sense. I'm like, that is an awesome approach. It's so much of just really being in tune and being mindful rather than just pumping out scales and learning songs for nothing. A phrase in a song. Yes. Let's see. What would be a fun phrase that doesn't get us copyright issue here on YouTube? Well, I guess it wouldn't matter. I'm not trying to monetize it or anything. A phrase. Let's see. No, I can't think of a phrase, even though there's like a gazillion million songs out there. Well, here's one of my songs. Oh, here, Francisco. I understand. Relax, breathe, and focus. Thank you. Yeah, the mindset is very important. Being mindful of the way that you create the sound, breathing attached. Yes, exactly. There's so many things. The tension, but you nailed it with attack. You nailed it with attack. Attack is so much of the approach to it. If you think of it like starting if you're an Olympian, right? We just had the Olympics, right? So you're watching when you start a race. That start is so freaking important to the entire race. If you mess up that start, most of the times you're not going to get back into the race, no matter how long it is or how fast you are. You've almost lost already. That start is such an important thing. And it's like that with phrasing in songs. I think you might have a bad start to a song or to a set. I don't think that's unnormal. That's not weird or anything. That's very common. But you got to remember to go, oh, crap, I forgot to get a good start. I need to restart. And the way to do that isn't to panic and go, oh, I better tense and clench and everything I'm doing. To restart, you got to go, okay, on to the next phrase. And then when you do that, your attack, your approach, everything is spot on. So... So let's see, a phrase in a song. So a simple, like the beginning verse would be, 3 beers in and I'm doing just fine. I could take on the world, but I still feel blind. So I drank a little more, take a hit before the pour. Said and watch the world pass, I don't do nothing more. You see to me, I've built my penitentiary, concern and the doubt, the price to be free. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine, it ain't the weed, it ain't the times. It's my life, oh Lord, it's my life. It isn't your fault, it sure ain't mine. Sometimes we win or we fall if we try. It's my life, oh Lord, it's my life. Yeah, so let's cut those. Let me change something here real quick. Yeah, so let's do the... Still hear me there. All right, good. So if I go, let's see. I'm getting kind of like a weird doubling here. I'm going to see if that helps. So I can sing and hear myself a little bit easier here. I'm still learning, friends. I'm still learning. There we go. So, la 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 la. Nope, sorry. I don't know why that is. Yeah, you hear me now? There we go. Sweet. All right. I don't know how to use my own software, my own gear. There we go. All right, so. Now, if I'm doing that phrase, it ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine, it ain't the weed, it ain't the times. It's my life, oh Lord, it's my life. So that first line, it ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. I could go, it ain't the whiskey. I could squeeze all I want. I could take a quick breath. It ain't the whiskey. I could do all that, but it's not going to feel good. What I want to do is loosen up. So same thing, same exact approach as if I was doing the scale, right? So I'm going to go big breath, keep it open. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine, it ain't the weed, it ain't the times. It's my life, oh Lord, it's my life. I'm gonna open up. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. The more I open up and the more I like wine, it ain't the wine. I'm gonna want to open. If I go side, it ain't the wine. I'm not going to feel very much there if I squeeze. It ain't the wine. Then I'm not having a smooth outro. So I want to think I'm going to flow through the beginning of it, through the actual phrase, out of the phrase. So into, through, and out of the phrase. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. Yeah, I guess it's kind of hard to do on my own song. I'm so used to doing it for other people's songs. But that's really the main approach. I want to make sure I'm relaxed, I'm breathing. What am I going to focus on? Well, honestly, what do I want to focus on when doing the own phrase of my own song in a setting such as this? Well, my main thing is I want to relax, right? So, it ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. That was already better, right? I was going to focus on relaxing. Number 2, I might focus on opening my mouth a little bit. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. As far as enunciation goes, it ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. I might want to practice it that way. I don't necessarily sing it that way. Not too chewy, right? Not taking the consonants to a overly done space. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. It ain't the whiskey, it ain't the wine. I feel that's in a pretty good spot. It ain't the wine. It's a G, nothing too crazy, but it helps. Yeah. All that micro. Yeah, thank you. Yeah. It's funny. Even, I've sung that song 1,000 times in front of people, it seems. But in this setting, this is new. This is my first live stream, new studio setup here, and I'm nervous. I get nervous. Like, I'm going to sing my own song. I had to change a few sound things. Now it's, I think, feeling pretty good. I don't know if it's clipping or not. It might be, but I'll make some adjustments for the future. But yeah, that's exactly what it's going to be. And I do that all the time too. I take my own phrases. I do my own voice all the time. What I teach is where I was a couple years ago, or where I even currently am on a daily basis. And it's funny, I forget to relax. I tell my clients all the time, oh, you need to relax. You need to take a big deep breath. I'm pretty good at taking deep breaths, but relaxing is one of the toughest things for me, which is why I'm so adamant about teaching it as well. You're always kind of teaching yourself. But if I remind myself even, focus on relaxing, focus on the breathing, focus on relaxing. Don't worry about anything else. Don't worry about the notes. Don't worry about the consonants. Don't worry about sounding cool, all that stuff. I'm immediately going to go, oh yeah, here we go. And that goes back to what I was saying earlier too. When you start a set, when I start a set, my anxiety's up a little bit. As much as I want to do 100% focus on my voice, I'm worried about a million things. What the band's doing, the sound guy, the people in the room, what my guitar's doing. There's so many things. And I'm going, oh my gosh. And then once I get settled, then I go, oh, time to be mindful as I'm doing this. Time to remind myself to take a big deep breath and go, oh, okay. Yeah, this is good. This is fine. It's kind of funny, but I'm like everyone else. I'm just like everyone else. I'm doing the exact same things. So that's why it's fun to turn around and teach it, because I know the struggles. I really do. Any other questions? I'll try to be a little bit more maybe on a particular topic in the future, or maybe a little quicker on my answers. I don't know. We'll get there. Might take me a few of these to start getting in the flow of things. Right, Zeus? Some of my things on the bends, my callus will hit one of the other strings and it'll pop up. That's better. I gotta work on it. Just like the voice, same thing. What do you think, Zeus? Any other questions? Oh yeah, Francisco. I hope I gives you a few things to work on. Hit me up anytime. Email. I think it's info@chriskellervocalstudio.com. If you have questions, whatever, just get me on here. I'm learning how to be more better responding to chats and comments and messages on YouTube. I think they've done a really good job since I was last using it more often to make it more fun. Learning how to breathe. That's true. Gabby was in the studio last month working on a tune, and her anxiety was up. Your anxiety was up, wasn't it, Gabby? Poor thing. Her anxiety was up, and that's all I kept having her do. Because she's a fantastic singer. I just kept having her take those big, deep breaths, like, just chill. And when she did it, everything was perfect. Absolutely perfect. And there was there's a couple of technical things I would come in and say, which made some differences, but that fixed like 80% of it. And it was so fun. And it's such an easy thing to do, but it's also very easy to forget. And it's easy to forget what you're doing. So, but very cool. All right, well, I think that's a good first live trial session there. I think that was a nice little. Cool. Yeah. What do you think, Zeus? I think he's ready to go outside and have his little time before bedtime. So, well, I appreciate it, everyone. Thanks for stopping in. My viewers tonight, thanks for coming in, even though I'm just trying to get this rolling here. But I truly appreciate y'all showing up and saying hello. Francisco, thank you for the questions. That really helps. And thank you, Gabby. By the way, everyone, this is Gabby. She's on the chat there. That's my wife. She's made all this possible because my brain does not do very well at organizing studio stuff very well. And she came in after we got married, and she's the most organized person in the world. And she's awesome. Thanks, Francisco. I don't know when that's going to be, but we're going to have to figure it out. At least, so in a couple of weeks, I'll be going to, like a week and a half, to L.A., and I'll be giving a workshop similar to what we went over, actually. It's going to be really cool. We've got slides and got the whole thing written out. And eventually, it's going to turn into a full course, which is really cool. It's going to turn into a course. I have it. It's all written out, so just getting better at regurgitating it's going to be fun. So it's going to be a full course in the workshop. The whole course is going to be on mastering phrasing with singing and songwriting and all that stuff. It's going to be a hopefully a very, very welcome addition to the world of vocals these days. That's going to be fun. But I'll get that in at least sometime next week. We'll do another live, maybe two. I need to start doing these more often now that I'm getting used to it. And I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. So we'll do some more of these. And and again, everybody thank Gabby for being amazing and making this Chris Keller Vocal Studio a thing. We even have T-shirts and merch and things we're doing. So it's really fun. It's really cool. So, but anyway, thank you so much. I will catch you next time. Francisco, you are awesome. I didn't expect anyone to even really show up tonight, and you came in here and slayed, my friend. So thank you so much. So, and who else was that? Epic Punch for Kids. That's awesome. That's funny. But I appreciate y'all so much. Thank you. Hit me up with questions. You have them. info@chriskellervocalstudio.com, and we'll catch you next time. And thanks for